next guest is an Emmy-nominated actor who you know from Saturday Night Live. She is making her New York stage debut in the play The Search for Signs of Intelligent Life in the Universe, which is running now through February 6th at The Shed. Everyone, please welcome Cecily Strong! Hi, bud!
Hi, Jimmy.
Cecily, welcome back to the show. It's so great to see you.
Oh, thank you. Love being back virtual.
Yeah,
huh?
I know, but I guess you have to be extra careful.
Yes, I'm living a very monastic lifestyle right now.
Yeah.
A fantastic monastic lifestyle.
Yeah. I love you on Saturday Night Live, obviously, and I've been lucky enough to work with you too. But this is kind of an insane thing. You get to play.
Oh.
How many characters do you play in this?
I think I play 11 at my last count, but there's other characters that I'm talking to that I'm not playing. But yes, it's pretty nuts. I feel like I've gone a little bit nuts. I think even somehow in a mask, people still know I'm talking to myself, walking around.
Just practicing your lines?
Yeah.
How does it?
And I was surprised that I was getting looks even with a mask. I guess you can.
How does it compare to SNL?
It's very different. Just number one, we don't have cue cards. It turns out.
Oh, wow.
They make you
They don't
memorize.
do that. What?
Other places.
They don't have cue cards. Yeah.
I thought that was in my contract, but.
I heard that it was Jeanine Pirro when you played Jeanine Pirro very funny on Saturday Night Live that kind of got you this role. Is that true?
Yes, she insisted. Wouldn't that be funny if Jeanine actually did? No, our director actually saw the finale from last season, and I guess she saw me getting into a box of wine, and she went like, "That person's crazy enough to take this on."
Yeah, the original show starred Lily Tomlin and Jane Wagner was the writer, and they're producing this. They're executive producers on this.
Yes, they are, and unfortunately, they're in LA, so I've only gotten to really talk with them on the phone and Zoom with them, and we did a New York Times article. And I think we got about an hour with them and Dave Itzkoff, and afterwards, Lee, my director, and I just turned to each other and sobbed just as it's just amazing that they're trusting us and they're just so funny in person. And then this is very telling Jane's story, but they were excited, they were like, yeah, call us on opening. So right after the show, Lee and I have the phone in our hand and we called, and Jane said hi, and we went, hi, and then she went, who is this?
That's a good bit.
Yeah, if it was a bit, we'll never know.
Is there any way to set this up?
We're redoing Lily's show, but really it's kind of it's exploring human connection basically at a time when we haven't really gotten to have it, and especially after theaters have really been shut down for 2 years. It's also part of the show celebrates being in the theater together in this moment. And it's been so special every night. It's such a surprising show. And, some people are laughing at the same time. Some people are crying. And it's a very surreal, lovely experience.
I was going to ask you that.
And I have, an umbrella hat on my head.
Yeah, I mean, is it tough for you to, or is it? I think you studied theater. I mean, before you got into comedy, but
yes, I studied it. I'm a very serious thespian. I think I missed a step. I should have done like a regular ensemble play. I jumped back in at a one-woman show playing 11 characters.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. See, you don't do anything easy, buddy. I just go in and just crush it.
No. Yeah, you got to show people you're nuts.
Yeah.
Or you are, not your nuts. I guess you could.
Yeah, don't show. Thank you. I appreciate.
Show people you're nuts.
No.
Unless they've invited you.
You are.
To.
Don't show. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Can you believe, Cecily, that you've been doing SNL for 10 seasons?
No, I mean, it feels like 30 years sometimes, and then, but it's always surprising. I mean, the past 2 years, it's been so up in the air. Um, so it still feels new and fresh, and
You're
I'm
crushing
still
it.
learning. And the only thing I think I have down is cue cards, sort of, at this
Yeah,
point.
I know. You
Sort
actually
of.
are very good at cue cards.
Yeah, I mean, I should be using cue cards in the show, but I don't know, artistic decision of the director.
I heard that your mom and dad were at your SNL audition. Is that true?
Yes, it was. And my dad and my stepmom were there at I/O at the showcase, and they were sitting in front of Lorne, but they knew he was there, and so they were so nervous. I saw them after, and they were so pale. It's like they'd seen a ghost, and it was like, wow, was it that bad? You could have laughed, but then I realized it was better that there was like another girl there who was clearly, trying to help out her friend that was auditioning. It was like she was in some polka dot dress or something, like really laughing so hard
at every other bit. Yeah.
line. It was like, one of those, like those theater shows where the audience is in the play, whatever it is.
Yeah. Did you? When did you realize that the comedy was your thing?
I was always making my family laugh, at least. One of my first, I had two really great impressions as a little kid, and one was the shrunken head man from Beetlejuice, and then I also liked the alien that popped out of the guy's stomach in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Should have done them for my SNL audition.
Yeah, you really should have done that. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think things are going pretty well the way they are right now, buddy. Cecily, I love having you on the show. I can't wait to see you on stage, but also in person here back at the show. Congrats on all of this. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Cecily Strong, everybody, see her in the search for signs of intelligent life in the universe, running now through February 6th at the Shed. Hey, hey.